Okay, so what are we discussing today? Okay, today we are here to discuss being open-minded. This is ekfrimpong, the teacher, and I'm here on KOKMinistries, Kingdom of Knowledge Ministries. We are here to expand your knowledge. We are here to add up to what you know. We are here to guide you in this difficult stage of life where you have to choose a life partner, someone who will be part of your daily activity, someone who will add up and not take out of the future. I'll encourage you to comment on the channel, comment on the video, ask us the questions you want us to tackle. We have a program that we are running, but I'm hopeful that when you hit us with a question, we will address it on the channel as day goes by. Today we are discussing open-mindedness. What do we mean by open-mindedness? As a single who is searching, you have to be open-minded in the market. As you walk out of your house, as you dress and step into the office, you have to be open-minded. Being open-minded is to accept, attract, chat, smile, laugh to anyone who approaches you the same way, not to limit your chances. What usually happens is because most of us has what we call specs, and by specs we mean that this is who and how someone will qualify into my niche. And because we have created that niche for ourselves, it is difficult to open up to other people who do not match or fall in that niche. I'm not saying do not have a spec. I'm not saying don't have a criteria of who qualifies to be your date or who qualifies to be your friend. But what I'm saying is that be open-minded. It's not everyone that you will see that is interested in a dating relationship with you. It's not everyone who smiles with you who is interested in a dating relationship with you. It's not everyone who calls you who is interested in a dating relationship with you. But when you are open-minded and you smile back at anyone who smiles with you, you laugh back at anyone who laughs back with you, you don't know the friend you will make, and you don't know what that friend will lead you to. A friend or a normal person, let's say an area guy or a town guy meets you in town and smiles and you smile back. You chit chat and then he takes your line. You meet once or you go on a date, not just to know what the person wants to have with you, to know the kind of relationship that person wants to have with you. When you open up like that, maybe on that meeting you meet a friend, his friend comes along or a friend comes along, then you meet your partner over there. You do not know where you will meet your partner. I and you as singles will never know where we will meet our partner. Truth be told, you will not know who will actually take you to the altar. You don't know who will actually take that bold step to marry you. And therefore, if you decide to be selective, you limit your chances of getting your Mr. Right or your future husband or your future wife. So be open-minded. Don't walk. I see singles who walk as if they are already married. Because they are in a dating relationship or they are courting someone, they walk as if they are already married. They do not smile back at anyone. They do not give a nice face to somebody as if it will cost them. They do not want to open up to anyone. They do not want to talk to anyone because they think they have already niched or found their future partner. The truth is that till you are walked to the altar, you do not know who will be your future partner. So you are getting married, you don't know who will lead you to the altar. Be open-minded, my sister. Be open-minded, my brother. Do not walk as if I'm looking for something special. Do not walk as if in your mind you have created a being that you are looking for. Because you may find that being and realize that maybe that person you have as a criteria that you met is already engaged, is already married, or is already in a serious relationship. And this is how come people get brokenhearted. This is how come people end up snatching people's wife and people's girlfriends and people's fiancés. This is how people end up snatching them. And when they continue like that, they end up with those people in marriages that do not last, because already the partner or the person you are married to wasn't yours. You took the person by force, and that you did not check the person wall, or you did not build your friendship wall in order to know him or her better. The challenge with not being open-minded means that you can't explore your environment. You get it? Every scientist, every researcher, every discoverer makes sure that he's open-minded on the field. He does not go with a limited mind where he's looking for a specific thing. Although he's looking for a specific thing, he ends up discovering something that may become a world record. Therefore, I entreat you, as you are single, do not limit your minds. I also encourage you to grow your inner taste beyond your outer taste. Your outer taste is what you see in the physical, what some of you call your specs. And most of the time, these specs are only things that we see in the physical realms, or the things that we see with our eyes. So you want a lady with a lot of backside, a lady slim, you don't want a fat girl. Those are what we call the outer taste. These are the outer taste. But the inner taste is where you look at character. You look at how the two of you blend. You look at your friendship. You look at how you resolve issues and how intellectual or smart both of you are. These are your inner tastes. So I encourage you to grow your inner taste. Know the inner taste you need in that partner, because for truth to be told, anyone who is married will tell you that the outer taste, which is the physical specs that you have of your partner, will get satisfied as soon as you meet your partner, or as soon as the two of you marry and you are able to enjoy each other. Then you exhaust the outer taste. And as the rule of economics, or as economics teaches us, as one need or one want diminishes, another replaces it. So when you are able to satisfy a want, another need or want will come up on the scale of preference. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you are able to satisfy your desire for a certain physical stature of your future partner, what will now set in is that your next want or need on your scale of preference will set in. And what then happens? What then happens is that that partner who qualified to become your Mr. or Mrs. Right, you are now going to check him by your inner taste, because you have satisfied your outer taste and your inner taste comes in. And that is where the marriage crashes. That is where the marriage begins to have problem, because you did not master the foundation. You were rather concentrating on the roof, on the top of the building, or on the stature and the beauty of the building. Am I talking to someone? Are you getting me? So as I was saying, you must concentrate on the foundation. What will make the marriage last? You are searching. You are single. But your purpose for searching is to get a lifetime partner. Now, if your purpose is to get a lifetime partner, then we must concentrate on the foundation and not the physical structure, and not the building, just the house, but we must concentrate on what will hold the house. And that is why I'm encouraging you as a single to first work on yourself. As we start this journey and I'm discussing open-mindedness with you, I'm telling you, work on yourself. Grow your inner taste. Grow your inner taste. Grow your inner taste. I know most single guys and ladies who are no more interested in their specs after meeting the specs they wanted. As I speak, they are no more interested. I have seen a lot of men who have married and did not marry their specs. When we were in school, when they were talking about their specs, the kind of girls they were talking about, the kind of shapes they wanted, but after we grew up and we met on maybe an old school reunion party, or when we met somewhere, when you meet our wives, you realize that the specs we were discussing in school was not actually what we got married to. My brothers and sisters, I'm telling you that the most important thing in a relationship is not specs. The most important thing in your search for a future partner is not the physical specs. It's not your outermost specs. It's not what you see, but it's actually what is in there. So your inner taste is what you must concentrate on. Because for the marriage to last, till death do you part, for him or her to become your future partner, it is the inner taste that we must grow love for, and not the outer taste. Be open-mindedness. Be open-mindedness doesn't mean that go out with anybody who proposes to you. No, I'm not saying go out with anybody you see on the road. But what I'm saying is that be open to anybody you see on the road. Smile to the bad guy, smile to the religious guy. Smile to the shoemaker and smile to the banker. The truth is that you do not know who will take you to the altar. Those of you in relationships already, also courting and dating someone you think you are in a serious relationship with, I also entreat you to be open-minded. Being open-minded, I'm not saying that you are in a serious relationship going for a date. No. I'm saying be open. You are an introvert, I know, but still, it doesn't cost to smile to someone. It doesn't cost to respond to someone's call. It doesn't cost to wave at someone. It doesn't cost to just say good morning to someone. But all I'm saying is that whilst you are open-minded, whilst you are open to everyone, the neighborhood, at church, at fellowship, in the office, you are increasing your chances. The only way you can increase your chances is by being open-minded. Especially for those of you who are so single and are not going out at all. The only way you can increase your chances of finding a future partner is to be open-minded. When you are open-minded, you increase your chances. The problem with today's generation is that when anyone proposes to us, what we begin to think about is sex and their surname. In fact, truth be told, not any man who proposes to you has the intention to marry you. You see, when you put a man on a 100 meters road and tell him that he should propose to any woman he sees, he will propose to about 1,000 of them if he meets them and he has the courage to do so. But that same man who has the courage to propose to 1,000 men on the 100-meter road will not propose to any woman from end to end when you tell him he should propose to his future wife or a woman she really wants to marry. You see, immediately men especially begins to think about marriage, their analysis begin to increase. They begin to analyze and think about a lot of things. They will factor in a lot of things to make that decision. But when it comes to taking a girlfriend, they may not consider a lot. They may not factor those things. It may not even cross their mind that they have to think whether that woman qualifies to be a future wife. Brothers and sisters, as singles as we are going out there and we are searching and we want to be approached, we must have an open mind. An open mind also means that you will not Bring your past experience into your current search. Yes, we may have gone through a lot of things in the past. We have met a man who dressed in a certain way, drives a car in a certain way, speak in a certain way, and ended the relationship up in a certain way. Your mother or father may have spoken to you about a tribe and how their men behave. In fact, the greatest mistake a single can do is to walk out there and have a presumptuous mind, or have a past experience, or have in mind a talk from a relative or a friend or a family about certain tribes and their men. You limit your chances when you have all these things in mind. The truth is that, yes, your mom and dad, I'm not saying they are wrong. Yes, their conclusion on those tribes may be right. But you see, in every house, as the Akan language says, yes, in every house there is a mensa. In every house, they say there is a mensem. In every house, there is a man, or there is a bad nut. So in every tribe may have their own issues. But the fact that they have those issues, and majority of their men fall in a certain criteria, and they have ended relationships up in a certain way, doesn't mean that any man or any woman you meet in that tribe, in that community, speaking that language, dressed in that manner, driving in that manner, speaks in that manner, will end up same way as mom and dad, or as a friend told you. Be open-minded and increase your chances. Be narrow-minded and reduce your chances. I'm telling you that out there are thousands of guys who are also searching for their future wives. Out there are thousands of girls who are searching for their future husbands. But when you bring in certain things that limit factors, you may not see your Mr. or Mrs. Right. How we think will affect the future relationship. Be open-minded, my sister. Be open-minded, my brother. As I carry on, the key thing I want to talk is that the problem of our generation. We think that anyone you get closer to, anyone who becomes a friend, anyone who comes closer to us is either in love with us or loves us. And therefore we fall prey a lot. Especially those of you who have spec. When you see a spec, you say you have all kinds of terminologies that you say that he's your crush, she's your crush, you are in love, love at first sight, whatever. We will go to the topic of love. But today I want you to understand that you have not found a life partner until both of you agree that you are meant for each other in the future. You have not found a life partner when you meet your spec or when you meet your crush. If he is your crush, if he is your crush, are you his crush? If she is your crush, are you his crush? It's the question we must ask each other. Yes. So you don't find your life partner by meeting your crush. In fact, you don't find your life partner if your crush even proposes to you. Be open-minded. On this channel, you will learn a lot. On Single and Searching, you will learn a lot. I entreat you to subscribe. I entreat you to hit the notification button so that as much as I load, you can follow. I'll leave you here today. Tell a friend, tell a brother to be open-minded. I'm leaving you here, but I'm not leaving you as an orphan. May the Holy Spirit guide you in your thoughts. May your Holy Spirit guide you as you continue to digest the information I've given to you. Ask questions so that I can address your particular issue. Ask what is bothering you so that I can address that particular issue for your benefit. I entreat you to share this video with family and friends. Share this video with the singles you know. Share this video to aid and help someone. You will be a blessing. We are in this world to make an impact in people's life. If I've made an impact in your life by listening to this message, I want you to let me know that you have been blessed with this message. Encourage me to be able to give you more. Till we meet again next week. Ciao.